I've often asked myself, what would happen if you could build a map where you weren't restricted by CPU usage or GPU usage or all of that stuff that map makers have to worry about when it comes to optimization? Well, there's a gentleman on fsUK who's thrown caution to the wind and built an absolute nuclear reactor of a map. It will melt the crap out of your GPU and spit it out the fans. I'm running sort of a high-tier gaming laptop here, and when I'm aimed towards this direction, I get stutter frames. My frame rate drops to 30 frames per second, sometimes as low as 24, 25. It's not the kind of map that you can even ask, will it ever go to console? This is a map that is about just a proof of concept that if we weren't restricted by those things, we could make some absolutely stunning environments. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ballydorn, and I'm in love with this map. I'm never quite sure what attracts me to a specific map. Sometimes it's just the hidden corners. It's the fact that you have to find your way around it, that it's a bit of a puzzle. Sometimes it's the beautiful fields, the rolling hills. Sometimes it can be a multitude of things. This map is about moving into a coastal community in Ireland with the boats and the town and everything that it has to do with, and just becoming part of a community. And yes, you own fields and you farm them and you work them and all that's wonderful, wonderful farm sim stuff. But that's not really the point of this. You have to find your way around little roads, through neighborhoods. I mean, like, these people here have obviously spent top dollar to get this view. I mean, it's just freaking gorgeous. It's like you're going through this little cottage community, finding your way around things. And I've been driving around this map for quite a while now, and I haven't scraped the surface of what's in here. It's just incredible. I keep getting lost. The map creator obviously has a love for wrapping roads around objects and around factories and around things, so you have to drive around them to get to them. It's all little tiny roads, like that field I started off in. That we own that. That's going to be our grass field for the sheep. And then you come into this, and you've got a marina, and you've got boat works, and you've got all that stuff. If you go to the left, you go through a town, you go through all sorts of places over there. And all the way along this coast, you have the water. You have the sound of seagulls. It's addictive. It's amazing. This is our farm over here. We're just basically across the road from the water. All of the animals are up here. All of the equipment is up here. You're in the middle of the map, almost. And you can move in here and do your sheep and do your silage and do whatever you like. This is the part that looks like Farm Sim 17. But again, you see you come around hedgerows and things are just revealed to you. You never really walk into things. So you have all this space and all these barns and all this equipment, and you can make of it what you like. This is, I would imagine, you would call it sort of the equipment yard, where you have all of your stuff. You have your silos and no, there's a basketball hoop in that silo. I don't think it's going to be a silo for what we use it for. But look at the workshop. Look at the amount of detail in this workshop. I mean, this is a man who is obsessed with details. The amount of small little things that are spread around the map are it's just amazing. So let's see here. If we come around this way, that I think is that our home? Let's just hop out here for a second. Yeah, that's the farmhouse. So that's the view. That's our starting view. When you get in the map, the spawn point is at the farmhouse, and it's just down this driveway. And hang on, let's just cut through this bush here. Where is the spawn point? I remember it. I saw it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Well, no, this is not it even. Where is it? Is it down there? Is this the farmhouse? I can't even tell anymore. I spawned here and I saw this view, and it's around here somewhere. I know it. The spawn point. But, you know, you'll have to discover that on your own. It's worth just a walk around, honestly, because it's just amazing. The amount of detail and the amount of things that this man has put into this map is just breathtaking. So this is just a little area in between fields. Can we cut through these bristles? Yeah, this is the field. This is a placeable area for all your manufacturing, or if you just need a place to store more tools. It's an automatic door. There you go. Let's get back in. Let's see what's down this path here. Oh, little bumpy track leads around the back of the farm. What are we going to discover? What are we going to see? What's back here? What has he hidden from us? What is this? So there's fields, and that looks like a cattle barn because it's got the cattle silos over there. More fields, more roads. Just amazing. Just an amazing, amazing place. So this is the back entrance to the farm. And we'll just head down this way. There's just one little thing over here, I think. What have we got? What have we got? Got people living here. Just driving through these hedges, you sort of, you know, it feels like Ireland. It feels like people live here. So this is driveway. No, this is a home again. Somebody lives there. This is a road. This road leads to the horse equine center where you sell some bales. And this little road here, this is something I sort of bumped into that I really thought was extremely cute. And so typical of this map. You go down these roads and you just bump into things. So let's just stop here. We won't even bother going through the gate. We'll just go around it. It's a campground. It's a summer colony. You know, people come here on vacation. They come to enjoy this coast. Yes, you have to work it. Yes, we're farmers here, but people come here on vacation. And they roast pigs. That's right, they roast pigs. And there's, you know, water sports. You got your sailboats over there. You got your campers. I don't know. I find that really, really interesting that people use this land, and you know, and you happen to be working it. So I don't know, something about that was just really cute to me. All right, so I keep getting in the wrong side of this thing. Let's see here. Pull a 3-point in here. Excellent turning circle on the landy. So there you have it. So of course it's a working area also. But he's managed to segregate it so that it's a bunch of areas. You know, you have your vacation area down here. Let's see if we can do this without killing ourselves. These back up. Oh, these guys are always dangerous. Okay. So you've got your vacation area, you've got your cottager area, you got your horseback area, and then you're just driving through the countryside of Ireland all of a sudden. And people live here, and there's farms. And you know, this is our farm. But then when you come around this corner here, there's that farm up there. And it looks like a fully functional farm, except, you know, if you want to buy it, it's for sale. There you go. There's a farm up there for sale. Little stone cottages close to the road. Winding Irish roads with Irish hedgerows. More homes. So you've got... That's the way to the distillery, I believe. And then if we go this way things get a little bit more industrial. So you've got... I'm not sure what's down there, but I wanted to show you this way. So you got your waterfall, beautiful countryside. Oh, that's right. That turn back there, that was going to the BGA and to a few of the sell points and stuff like that. Okay, here's the thing. You've got to go 20 kilometers an hour through here. If you don't go 20 kilometers an hour through the construction zone, you're endangering the life of the construction workers and their speed cameras, and that just costs you 2,000 euros. So, you know, to protect their own, I can respect that. These two fields here are strictly decorative. They do show up on the map, but they're not for... Oh, there's the distillery over here. Let's just take a little drive up here just for fun. Of course, it says distillery. I'm going to definitely go in there. I don't care about the BGA. So let's go here. There's fields all around. So of course you're going to be selling them probably barley and probably all sorts of wonderful things. So are those casks? No, they're just bags of product. Here's a place to dump something or other. Who knows? Go around the back. There you go. Wrap it right around. There's the shipping and receiving area where all the good stuff comes out of. And then there's another sell point in the front. So I'm not sure how that works or what gets sold where. I haven't actually used the map for production yet. And that's the other thing too, is that when maps are starting to really focus on production and on adding factories to a map, on this particular map, there are factories, but they belong here. Like it's lived in. It's where people are working. There's also places for people to live and people to work. So I find that really attractive about this map. So we'll make a left over here where we were going anyway. Again, private homes. Nope, maybe not. Maybe another business. Looks like they're building something over here. Or it's some sort of yard. We're in Ballou. So that way to Belfast. So this area is just outside of Belfast in County Down, Northern Ireland. And we go this way. And again, it's just believable, right? It's believable that, you know, this is a gas station with the crappy fluorescent lighting and everything else. And You know, it's just the way it works. Oops. Hmm. Blind spot. Okay, we're gonna take our chances. Let's go. Of course, there are pubs and cafes and more nice homes with swimming pools. And all the way over here at the other end of the map is the store. And this I find really, really amazing what he's done in here, because it looks like a busy store. It looks like the kind of place where you would go to buy farming equipment. So you could just come here and just spend hours just shopping for stuff. And the buy point, to buy something, you have to climb the stairs, go meet the sales rep in their office, sit in the waiting room, and then go buy stuff. Like, it looks lived in. It feels really nice. Now, this is not a map for everybody. This is a map, again, for people who've got a killer PC and who feel like they can run this sort of thing. It's only a gig, but there's so many objects in here, it's crazy. But if you feel like playing a map like the Rolling Hills of Ireland and moving into a community, I cannot recommend this map enough. Check out Ballydorn. It's on fsUK. Absolutely gorgeous. See you soon.